What is going on, everybody? We're back with another Million Lords video. And in this video, we're going to be going over expeditions. So if you click on this little map icon on the bottom left, this is available. This is how you get to the expeditions. Now, what expeditions are is you'll send out a little character. I'll put that character on screen right here so you guys can see it. To go get some rewards for you. You can only choose between two of them. So in this case, I have gear and gold. There's other ones like you can send out to go get troops. Another one where you send out to go get items. The items will be sapphires, so you get packs of 1 of sapphire or packs of 10s. You get a pack of 1 troop speed boost, city rename, and skill resets, pack of 1s. So the way this works is you only get 1 free expedition per day. If you decide to do more, it'll cost you 800 to launch 800 sapphires. Now we're gonna launch ours for the video purpose. I should have done it on the free one, but you know. So we're gonna go launch this one. Boom. Yes. All right. Cool. Oh, there's the little person right there. Oh, perfect. All right. So this little person is gonna go run out to go do some exploring. If you click whenever you're in this screen, if you click the little icon on the top right, the little exclamation mark, it'll tell you the rewards, and there it's supposed to say the drop rate, the percentage. But yeah, it's gonna go and do some missions to collect rewards for you. Now, if you look at the 100 out of 100, that's the health that it has. So while it's going on its little expedition, it'll it'll take damage on certain things that it does. It'll give you the whole little story. So right now, you know, it's saying, let's go, I'm leaving the base. It'll go on little quests and it can take damage. It can do certain tasks so that it gives the rewards, and it'll start putting the list of the rewards right down here in this blue, light blue rectangular area. It'll put the rewards as it's going. Now, once the health drops to, most of the time for me, it's 18. So somewhere around there. I'll show you. I'll show you later on in the video about how much it goes down to, but it's roughly around like 18 health. It'll stop doing the expedition. So let's go cut ahead in the video whenever it gets to that part so I can explain it better. All right, and through the power of YouTube, we are back in seconds, and the expedition is done. So whenever you first, whenever the expedition is done, you'll see that in the bottom left corner where the little map icon is, where the expedition icon is, it'll say waiting. That means it's done. So, sometimes there is a little small bug with this, or at least for me, anyways. As you can see that when I scroll to the left or to the right, there's really not much items there. And whenever I hit continue, well, it didn't do it this time. Usually it actually loads way more items, and of course it wouldn't do it. Maybe they fixed it. Since this is the start of a new season, so they probably fixed it. But yeah, so he'll stop. Okay, so it's at 25 HP is when he stops. I thought it was 18, but so 25 HP. So you can hit continue, like I just did, and he'll keep exploring and getting you more items. But if the health falls to 0, the little cat person here will die. And then you can resurrect them, but it will cost you some sapphires. I don't remember how many sapphires it is. Can't remember. I want to say 500, but I feel like that's wrong. And if you do resurrect him, he'll gain 100 health again, and he'll continue the items. You won't lose the items, and he'll continue grabbing you more items. But then this time around, he will not stop at 25 HP. He'll just continue until he either dies or until you hit return. But if he dies and you just hit return to base, then you lose all your items. So if you scroll in here, you can see everything that the expedition has done. He helped a kitten that was stuck on a tree, saved the cat stuck in a ball of yarn, blah blah blah. You can see some of the stuff. Fought an enemy adventure. They misspelled enemy. That's funny. And he took 3 damage. So this is how they take damage. I stepped on a cat trap, 1 damage, blah blah blah. I searched an abandoned camp, and that's where you found one of the very first loot. You know, it has a little stuff, you know, that they added on here to show what's been going on with the adventure. Now, whenever you're done, fully done, and you want him to come back, you'll just hit return, and then he'll start heading back to the base. It'll take an hour and 46 minutes for him to come back, and this is the loot that he got. So quite a few commons and then just 1 green. You can teleport him. It'll cost 50 sapphires and you'll get your items instantly, or you can just wait. You know, doesn't hurt to wait the hour and 46 minutes. And I think that's about it for the expedition. Now, the way I recommend for you to prioritize what you want to go for in the expeditions. So there's the items, there's gold, there's the gear and troops. So if you are still in need of gear, I would prioritize gear over any of them. So gear first over troops, over items, over gold. But if you have like a full legendary set and whatnot, you know, you don't really need gear and you just prefer to place higher and throughout the season have a higher placement, then I recommend you go for troops. So that right there, it can be, you know, interchangeable just depending on how you prefer. But in third place, I always put gold. And in last place, I put the items, just because the items there's really nothing too crazy good there. I mean, I guess the skill reset is pretty good. That way you can save some sapphires on your skill reset. You can save some sapphires, but other than that, because you don't get much sapphires from the items expedition. You don't what is it? The name change? Is it what it is? Lord rename, city rename, whatever it is, main city move, whatever it is that you get, it's not really that great. You know, there's not much going on in the item expeditions. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't get that at all. You know, go for loot. If for gear, if that's what you really need. Troops, if you are pretty good on loot, then go for troops first. You know, and then whatever one you don't go for first, you can go for second. So if you went for gear first, then troops, then gold, then the items. Well, you'll never pick the item because the items will always be what's either gold, loot, or gear. So you'll never pick the items. But yeah, gear, troops, gold, or troops, gear, gold. That's usually how I go about it. Yeah, that's about it for that. I think that covers everything else. If you have any questions about the expeditions, just leave it in the comments below and then I'll answer it. Yeah, but we'll leave it here and I shall see you guys next time. Peace!